There's currently a really big issue on Sword Fighter Simulator, and I'm going to tell you what it is in this video and how you can fix it yourself. Today we are back on Sword Fighter Simulator to talk a little bit about a situation that has been brought up in my comments, as well as over on Discord a couple of times since I uploaded my video yesterday. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, the day before yesterday, because yesterday was a Valentine Relics. Anyways, the point is, this comment right here is the one that seems to be getting repeated a lot, and after testing for about a solid 30 minutes, which honestly I really didn't need to, because the very first lobby I jumped into, this problem was going on. I realized we had a huge mess happening here. So if you take a look at some of my secrets that I have right now, the hooded figure as well as the ancient brute, to be a little more specific, my celestial hooded figure at level 45 is doing 14.57 QA. Ancient brute level 1, 963.9 trillion power, and these are the true numbers of what you should be getting with these secrets. Now, of course, the reason why I see this is because I am in a VIP server. By the time this video goes live, I'm going to go ahead and actually be purchasing 2 other VIP servers. I will have the links to those servers pinned at the very top of the comment. Just in case if you guys don't have access to one, you can go ahead and jump in yourself. If they happen to be full, I'm really sorry. If they aren't full, then perfect. I might jump into them every now and then so we can do some dungeon runs, or if I just so happen to, want to start live streaming some dungeon runs at some point, wink wink. But now, with that being said, let's go ahead and now jump into the very first public server that I can find. So here we go. I just backed out. I'm gonna go ahead and press on join a completely random server. This is my very first attempt. Let's see if it happens. If not, I'm sure it'll happen in the second attempt. So boom, we went ahead and jumped into a random server here. Luckily, I wasn't thrown into one with anybody on my friends list. If I open up my pet menu here, you'll notice that there is something really weird going on. Again, this is like my very first try. I mean, nighttime is even still going on. The big issue that's happening right now is that Ancient Brute was dropped down to the bottom, and from 900 trillion, it has now dropped to 72 trillion. Over here, my celestial hooded figure, if you remember correctly, it was at 14 QA. In this server, it is only 4 QA. That is an incredibly huge problem, and this is a reoccurring issue in a lot of public servers right now. The reason for this is because the bug was fixed when the update released on Saturday, but unfortunately the servers were never reset. Normally that wouldn't be a problem because over time players would be logging off and eventually servers would kind of die out, therefore causing new servers to start up, and eventually the old servers would just get diluted out. Problem with that is that Sword Fighter Simulator doesn't technically kick you out of the game. If you happen to go AFK for roughly around 20 minutes, which I believe is the actual cooldown period, instead of getting completely kicked out of the game, what it does is at around like the 18-minute, 19-minute marker, it'll go ahead and rejoin you into a new server. Therefore, meaning that there never is a server dying out because a lot of people AFK farm this game. While I'm not saying that it is extremely impossible to find an updated server, it's actually pretty difficult. I'm going to give it another try to see if I get put into another server. So the top person here is NKD Blueberry. We also have, who was it? Couch, Storm, Little Rock. Okay, I think I remember a couple of those. Let's go ahead and leave, and then we're going to instantly rejoin again. Let's see if I get put into a different server. I think this is actually the same exact server. So again, nighttime is still going on. We're going to check, and this one is actually an updated server. So boom, all of our pets are back to what they're supposed to be at. So it really isn't impossible to have this, but unless you're paying attention, there's a chance that you might be sitting in an outdated server with potentially a full team of secrets, and you're wasting so much time because you're missing out on an incredible amount of power. Like I mentioned at the start of the video, I'm going to go ahead and have 2 VIP servers linked at the very top of the comments. If and when they push out any type of hotfixes, that will be the only time that I actually go ahead and restart these servers. Aside from that, they will be open 24/7, as long as obviously there is space for you guys to go ahead and join in. If for some reason I put these server links in and you guys completely fill them up, I will go ahead and continue to buy more and more and more of them until I have enough to where they aren't completely full. But honestly, honestly, I feel like 24 slots is pretty decent. I'm sure a lot of you have your own VIP servers, so only a select few people will actually want to join this. Either way, man, this was really just a quick video for today. I wanted to share this information with you guys because I was seeing the comments and I was getting the DMs of people saying, yo, did you see that the hooded figure was nerfed insanely? I was super confused because I noticed that I was in a VIP server because I knew that this issue was going on. So I was like, yo, I don't know where you guys are getting this from, but nothing has been nerfed. Then as I started to put two and two together, I realized that the reason why this was happening is because people were hanging out and AFKing inside of old servers. Real big shame, man. I wish they would have restarted the servers, but maybe at this point, more of you guys will be aware of it. Eventually, all these old servers will die out. Share the video with a friend or just share the information with a friend so we can get rid of all of these old servers and I can go back to joining into public lobbies. Man, does it get lonely inside of those private lobbies. Either way, that's going to do it for this video. Like always, I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.